Welcome to
They should put John Smokes.
They get pictures.
They should put John.
And we are at Truist Park, the home of the Atlanta Braves, sponsored by Delta. So you can see the tail fin of the Delta airline plane there in the distance. Let's go ahead and get out and have a look around.
We're just going to take some pictures from the front gate here. That'll work.
So you can see Truist Park. Yep. Truist Park, home of the Atlanta Braves, baseball.
With, dude?
Yeah. All right, so on our way to Missouri, stopped here in Atlanta, spent the night last night, and enjoyed the night, but got up this morning and getting ready to take off. Our next stop is Chattanooga, Tennessee, but stopped here at the Atlanta Braves Truist Park baseball stadium and enjoyed walking around and taking pictures. Now we're back on the road. All right, Lookout Mountain, here we come. We are in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Spin Ventures here on the trek to St. Louis. Made another stop here. We're just outside of Lookout Mountain, crossing the railroad tracks. Had to stop and get gas, and we're waiting on our rest of our group to catch up. But behind me, beautiful Rocky Top Lookout Mountain. That is our destination, where we're going to be exploring the top of the mountain, where you can see all 7 states: Tennessee, Virginia, Kentucky, Georgia, Alabama, North and South Carolina. All the 7 states you'll be able to see up at the top there of Lookout Mountain. Cannot wait to get up there. We'll do another short clip, and of course take tons of pictures as we make our way through the Tennessee Valley and board Rocky Top, Tennessee. All right, and we have made it to inside.
Oh, you're good.
No, we're inside the.
What's the best place to look because the battlefield is not open?
The battlefield, there's no battle up here. You got that, sir?
Well, not the battlefield, but where we would normally go into oversee the battlefield.
Lookout Mountain's back.
From this standpoint. Now, if you're willing to hike.
No, we're just parking and then we're moving on.
Lookout Mountain battlefield visitors. All right, so Point Park, Chickamauga, and Chattanooga National Military Park.
There's the national park.
Really?
That looks a little yellow.
Oh.
Oh. Faith, no.
Yeah. Don't always do what Mackenzie does.
No.
Yeah, because she makes bad. All right, so the Craven's house. So this is the Lookout Mountain battlefield. This is the map. We're actually going to go ahead and look inside the Civil War Museum, so we can talk about what actually happened here at the Battle of Chattanooga. Let's take a look inside. All right, so this is just a little snippet of the Civil War that took place here in Tennessee. Soldier's life of what it was like in 1863 for the Battle of Chattanooga. Well, and these are some of the letters that were written for from the Civil War. The soldiers wrote to their family back home. So you can see some of the letters, some of the utensils like forks, knives, spoons, artillery, guns, canteens.
You want to think of it so long ago, but it's only 150 years
Battle
ago.
battle between the blue and the gray.
150 years is like nothing.
150 years ago. Yeah. The generals of the North, the generals of the South. Between the blue and the gray. Ulysses Simpson Grant,
Yeah, could you
class of
imagine,
1843. Civil War Grant emerged as one of history's greatest generals. none of the war's other generals won the surrender of 3 enemy armies at Fort Donelson, Vicksburg, and approximate 1865. See here, this is the map of the routes that the Civil War took between the North and the South, Unions and the Confederate soldiers, where they went from 1863. The red symbolizes the rebel army, which would be the Confederate army, and then the green would be the Union army. The blue is the Union. The green is, looks like the green is where they positioned the generals. But the red, where you see the red is the Confederates of the South, and the Unions of the North are in the blue. Right in this area. Of course, you can see a lot of the swords displayed, weapons, guns, muskets. Very cool, and a lot of history and echoes of the past. What all they used in their cartridges, bags, mini balls, cartridges, wood, Chachi, Tennessee, general from the state of South Carolina. There in Chickamauga, Georgia. Got toy guns here. Very cool. There's Dio. He's enjoying a little bit of history here too.
So cute. Isn't it so cute? I think so.
This looks like the museum part. Ulysses S. Grant. Harriet Tubman. She was a African American woman who helped during the Civil Rights Movement. Martin Luther King. Tennessee. Of course, you got a Lego eagle. This is how we chop snow. Ouch! Yeah, it's ice. This is the soldier tourists. Confederate and Union soldiers were brought.
You're doing one more.
Were brought into the Chattanooga. Let's put it on my. Really? You got it in your hair. During the Union Army occupation of Chattanooga of 1863, countless men hiked up Lookout Mountain to gaze over the surrounding countryside. Had their pictures taken for folks back home. Walked through the mountain's rocky formations, no doubt shared the opinions of Ellis Cornelius, Congregationalist minister who wrote the View of 1818. Summit of Lookout Mountain overlooks the whole country. Views of an intermedial forest penetrated by winding of a bold river, interspread with hundreds of verdant prairies and broken many ridges and mountains. Northern journalists described the Palestines, a ridge of dark, cold gray rocks, bare even of moss, rich rise, height of 50 or 60 feet, overhanging, arch-like, the beholder who looks up at them from their base, which from the valley have an appearance of a crown encircling a human brow. Umbrella Rock on the Palisades was an especially popular spot for photographs. Even generals such as Ulysses S. Grant posed on top of the mountain, right here. Alright, from the Civil War battlefield of Chattanooga to Lookout Mountain, See downtown Chattanooga off in the distance. The highway way down below. We are very high up. Looking over top of the city of Chattanooga. You can almost see just for miles and miles away. Breathtaking views. It's very, very cool up here on top of the mountain. Always wanted to come up here. We have not made it to where Lookout Mountain is, the 7 states, but this is pretty close. See down there, there's a high school with a football stadium, football fields. There it is. See the train rail yard. Chattanooga, Tennessee. Next stop, Nashville. And as night falls, we have made it to Illinois. Just about an hour in this state before we cross over into the state of Missouri. We're at AC's right now. Just getting some snacks. And we're gonna go eat some dinner before we get back on the road. We've still got a couple hours left to go till we reach our destination of St. Louis, Missouri. Right, so as we settle in for the night, get ready for day 2 of our Missouri trip, we have made our final stop outside of St. Louis in Fallon, Missouri. Staying at a friend's house, and tomorrow we will go to our second session of worship and classes, and then we'll have our free time. We don't know what we're going to be doing during that time frame, but it'll be fun. We'll begin the morning tomorrow with some coffee and worship at 9 o'clock in the morning. We'll see you there. We will see you all there. Good night. See you on the next Spin Venture.